Hi, this is Jay Billis of ESPN, and you're listening to the ML Sports Platter.
Welcome back to the ML Sports Platter. It is all over Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts, as well as Stitcher, Deezer, the Podbean app, YouTube, and Tumblr. Rate it 5-star. Leave some feedback as you download and subscribe. We are brought to you by Bryant and Stratton College, the official college of the ML Sports Platter. For every and in life, Bryant and Stratton College. Head on over to bryantstratton.edu and also visit bscbobcats.com for their athletic website. They've got a bunch of awesome degrees going on right now. Tons of momentum, as we've been talking about for weeks on end. Great 2-year and 4-year degree options, whether you're coming right out of high school or it's after the fact and you're looking to change job professions. Lean on the folks at Bryant and Stratton College. They can help you choose your future. Bryant and Stratton College, for every and in life, and the official college of the ML Sports Platter. Well, it is a blast to bring him back. He is the assistant athletic director and head coach of the women's soccer team for the Syracuse division of the Bobcats. And boy, they've had a great year so far. I was out there at the CNY Sports Center catching a little bit of their game just a couple of days ago. It was a big 13-2 win over St. John Fisher College. So far, so good. They're undefeated. We're going to get one of the student athletes on the team on after this as well. Alex Grigorita, welcome back to the podcast, man. Go Bobcats. How's things?
Thank you. My pleasure. It's fun to be back.
Yeah, let's start with your squad so far. I mean, you guys have won every game. You put up some big scores. What have you learned so far about this team at this point of the season?
I think we're still learning, and I just had a conversation with my coaching staff, and like I said, I have fantastic coaches, both Kevin and Anthony are great support to me, and we are not at our peak yet. We haven't reached our potential yet, so we're still developing, we're still learning, we're still trying to figure out what else can we do to improve this squad, because you mentioned, we have a talented group of players, and our job as coaches, is to make sure we put them together as a team, as a group, make sure we just keep developing and keep moving towards our goal.
Yeah, and in that game, 13 goals. You couldn't score 20? Jeez.
Well, and with all honesty, it makes it a little bit challenging, because we're trying to be fair to our players, and we're trying to be fair to the opponent, and it's always a balance, and we're looking for some other goals. We're looking for establish some kind of chemistry, establish some kind of, different ways to build up our attacks, develop our games, offer some time to some players who maybe haven't played so much this season, and it's a good experience for them, and some of the players scored their first college goals, which is always exciting to see and always exciting to experience that, so, so far everything goes as we expected and as we hoped, and we just hope to keep going the same way.
Yeah, it was an exciting game. Every time I looked up at the scoreboard, boom, another goal happened. Let's bring in Marie Seeger now, the freshman midi for the Bobcats, Alex. And, Marie, as we look at this team, what kind of chemistry do you see with your team? And how about the midfield unit? What's changed from the beginning of the season until now in terms of you guys in producing?
Okay. Hi, first. Thanks for having me. Back to your question, I think we started to develop a good connection in the midfield. We try to keep working hard to find the transition to the forwards and also the backs to the midfield. We try to connect, we try to play our game, and I think there's a good chemistry because the team spirit is great, and we try to move on and still work hard to achieve our goals.
So how did you end up at Bryant and Stratton College? How did you hear about the school? How did you end up here? I know you're a freshman, I believe, on the team. So how did it all come to fruition?
So Coach Alex reached out to my family, and we started talking about, season goals, to what kind of goals we want to achieve with the team, what kind of play the coaches want to develop during the season, and of course about academic things. So it sounded perfect, and I decided to come here, and I'm happy to be here. And I'm looking forward to play the season.
Where are you from originally?
I'm from Germany.
Okay, so obviously Germany, a huge soccer country. You must have just started kicking right out of the womb, right? Right when you were young, you just started playing soccer. Is that how it went for you?
Sorry again.
When you were really young, is that when it all started? How early of an age did you play soccer?
Yes, I started really young. I started at the age of 5.
Okay.
So that's why, because my dad was the coach, so he asked me to join his team. And first, I didn't like it, but then I came back, and yes, that's it.
That's really great. We're talking with Marie Seeger, a freshman midfielder for the Bobcats of Bryant and Stratton College. So far, so good. Just coming off a 13-2 win over St. John Fisher College. Also on the line here with us is Alex Grigorita, the head coach and, of course, assistant AD. Let's turn it back to you, Alex, for a quick moment. I wanted to kind of give my listeners an idea of what your role is as assistant athletic director and how you've been able to kind of juggle both of your job titles.
It's an exciting role because being with the college for almost 10 years, and being a student here at Bryant and Stratton back in the day and playing and kind of going through all the ranks with the college, it's a great I gained some valuable experience, and my role as assistant AD is to make that connection or help and guide those younger coaches that we have, like Coach Sherman, who's an extremely talented coach, and Coach Demfresina, who is fantastic, and how he connects with his player and how much involvement and how much enjoyment, he has by coaching his team, and be that a little bit, guide for them, as far as recruiting, as far as any other day-to-day operations, and support and help Coach Nick Dimitrievsky, who is our athletic director, he's been my mentor for years, and it's a pleasure to be his assistant, and connect our experience, our knowledge, our understanding of how a successful college program should be established and should be ran, So we are excited, we're excited. We're looking to grow, we're looking to develop, and we're looking to bigger and better because, that's what we want as a college, that's what we want as individuals, as a professionals, So it's a bright future for Bryant and Stratton for sure.
So as we record this on Thursday morning, you guys have games this weekend. They're big ones. You have Central Maine Community College and Southern Maine, both on the road. Break those two games down for me, Coach Alex. What are you expecting here in terms of your opponent? What do you know about those squads?
With the new freshly rankings, coaches poll came last night, and being number one in the nation, it's definitely going to be challenging because now we know that other teams know a little bit more about us. It's going to be a final fight for them, because everyone wants to take number one down, so it's going to be a battle there, and then it's never easy to play in the road, especially in Maine. It's something about those schools there, something about that those fields there and everything else, that is definitely going to be a challenge. We did our homework, just like we always do. We have a little scouting reports on both teams. We know kind of know how they're gonna play against us. No matter what, we don't change. We have our style of play. We have our way to attack and defend and to build our game. So we're not gonna change. We might adjust a little bit here and there, depends on the situation, but we're gonna come strong and we try to be excited, and continue our journey towards our goal, which winning every single game, one game at a time. A little concerning because it's about 8-9 hour trip, so, but at the same time, we're going to use this opportunity to, have additional team building, spend some time together, get to know each other a little bit better and have a little team bonding, all together as well.
Yeah, by the way, I was going to let you just do the number one ranking thing. Is that all right? It's kind of an interesting thing, though, isn't it? Because while the accolades are really great, I mean, it's almost kind of like Alabama football every year, where you're number one, but you're kind of you don't talk about it a lot. You just kind of go about. I think what you said is perfect. Is you don't want to change. Yeah, you're number one. You weren't number one maybe 4 weeks ago or whatever, but you are now. But it's a number, right? It's just like age is a number. It's just that's what you are. let's just keep the ball rolling, right? I mean, that's the attitude, right? It's great to celebrate it, but there's more ahead.
It's an exciting benchmark, and I'm not gonna lie. It's the first time in our women's program history when we are ranked number one. So yes, we are excited. Yes, it's a good chance to celebrate. However, it's only a benchmark, and we are all trying to be realistic, and keep our feet on the ground. We understand this is only the beginning of our journey, and there is so much more work and so much more to achieve. Definitely gives us a little bit more confidence. I even look in Maria's eyes this morning, and I see her sparkling eyes, and definitely it's exciting for the team as well, so they understand that, okay, coaches and their system and the way they want us to play, it brings some kind of results, and like I said, this is an exciting benchmark, and we'll continue to develop and continue to explore our potential to the maximum.
Yeah, Alex, why don't we toss it actually back over to Marie Seeger, the freshman midfielder for Bryant and Stratton here in closing. I just had one more question for you. In terms of what you're studying, what kind of classes are you taking? What are you majoring in? Because right now, obviously, the combination of athletics and academics at Bryant and Stratton College really is terrific. So give my listeners an idea of what you're handling in the classroom.
Yeah, my major is business, and I'm a transfer student from Germany, so I take classes like English, like math, all these basic classes because I'm a freshman. It's nice. The professors try to explain everything. Like, you have the time to ask questions and stuff. So I feel very good, and yes, I'm excited.
Very cool. Well, she's a freshman midfielder for the Bryant and Stratton College Bobcats Syracuse division, Marie Seeger, and of course the head coach and assistant athletic director at Bryant and Stratton College is Alex Grigorita. Make sure that you follow Bryant and Stratton College all over the social media platforms and visit bscbobcats.com. Go support the Bobcats at the CNY Family Sports Center the rest of this year. Again, this weekend they're on the road. They play at SUNY Canton, but then they're home for 4 straight games in October. And again, schedule, news, roster, information, go to bscbobcats.com. Marie, Alex, thanks so much for the time, and good luck this weekend, okay?
Thank you, Mike. Thank you for having us.
Bryant and Stratton College is the official college of the ML Sports Platter for every and in life. They've got amazing degree options. Go study at Bryant and Stratton College. Log on to bryantstratton.edu. Find your future today at Bryant and Stratton College. Big time thanks to Alex Grigorita and, of course, Marie Seeger of the Bryant and Stratton College women's soccer team. Make sure you go support your Bobcats in Central New York and all over the country. I'm Mike Lindsley, ML Sports Platter, all over Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Deezer, the Podbean app, YouTube, and Tumblr. And hey, as I always tell you, enjoy the games.